not important until it is collectively linked to the people you are connected to. So today, I don't want you to be spooky. I don't want you to come here with your tongue speaking self. We are about to talk about reality. We are about to talk about a revolutionary thought. We are here to talk about what is the way forward. How can we change some things? How can we do some things right? Especially for those of us who profess to be Christians. Something must be boiling within your soul, that which boiled in the soul and in the blood of God himself, to step out of eternity into time and said, enough is enough, and I need to change something about the human species I have created. There must be enough fire in your bones to say enough is enough. And so, see, if you are here and you've not shared the video, I don't even know why you are here. I'm not here to seek your Christian appetite. I'm not here to embellish your Christian appetite. I'm here to ignite an anger and a passion inside of you. I am here to tell you life will not give you what you deserve. Life will only give you what you fight for. The only answer is to fight for what is yours. And you cannot fight without the proper ammunition. So, see, if you're not ready to share or invite or stay on, please do me the favor and go do something else. But I want to talk to serious people. I want to talk to a well-meaning people. I want you to have that fire in your bone. I want you to be here because you are on an assignment. You are restless. You think there must be a change, there can be a change, there should be a change, and you can be that change element. So if you're not ready for that kind of revolution, I can tell you to go do something else, because I don't want to waste your time, neither do I want you to waste my space. I'm very serious. Time is running out. Time is of the essence. We don't have too much of it. And if we do not change our perspective now, we can always forget it. Nothing will change until we demand a change in the human cosmos. Nothing is going to happen until a people demand for a change. I'll read you a classical text from the good book, from the holy book. And I'm going to show you a paradigm that we have forgotten, that we have not educated you on, that will make you feel so good and so comfortable, and that you sat in the pews for all these years, hoping that you die one day and go to heaven in misery before you leave. The devil is a liar. There is a systematic attempt to degrade, downgrade, and play us down, but the people must rise up and say, enough is enough. Silent no more. So, I'm going to go on, but let me acknowledge the presence of a few people on the platform before I start. Please, I'm saying it one more time. If you are on and you don't feel compelled to share it, please do me a favor, go watch something else. Because I want only to talk to serious people. I want to talk to people whose blood are boiling past the boiling point. I want to talk to people who are sick and tired of being sick and tired. I want to talk to people who feel marginalized, ostracized, and totally distressed. See, I'm telling you this again. Your individualistic success is nothing if it is not linked to the success of your brother and your sister. Your individualistic success, it is nothing. It brings you no satisfaction until it is collectively joined to the rest of us. And I'm going to make some bodacious statements. And if you know me, I have never been a coward, can never be. I appreciate life, but I will not live life in an empty environment where I am not satisfied, where I feel less of a human being than I can be. I've got to fight this battle. And even if I die in the process of telling the truth, I died for something. See, if you don't have anything to die for, you are living for nothing. Your life is useless, is wasted. You just matter occupying space. There must be something in your life that gives you a reason to be alive, rather than just a job, rather than just making some money and being no significant, important in this world. There's got to be more than just earning income. I'm just getting sick of this apathetic nature, and sometimes the sheer crazy presentation of the gospel behind our pulpits. The gospel is making most of us weaker than we are supposed to be because it's preached wrongly. We're not raising a militant army. We're raising a bunch of chickens in the pulpit, hoping that a God somewhere will step down and help us when God is giving you all that it takes to do it for yourself. Get up and do something now. The call is now. Let me acknowledge a few people, because when I set into this, because I get into the holy book, let me do this. I see you, Pastor Sydney Bernard Hill, Australia. I see you, Apostle Richard Kweku Parker. My God, I feel fire. Asata, I see you. Frank Apofu Barento, I see you. I see you, Reverend Felix Asari of Holland. I see you. S. Yvette Heath, Bishop George Fiao. I see you. I see Nana Ama Adonfin. I see you. I see my only wife, First Lady Antoinette Nana Eje. God bless you, my wife. Sometimes this woman want to cool the blood pressure in me. She said, Nana, you're getting old. You've got to slow down. I can't slow down. Time is not on my side. My people are we've been softened. We've been numbed. Reverend Charles Eniakwabuedi, Zion Babia. My God. Reverend Obed Asan. My God. Edmond Tete Glover, Shadia Noshi. I see Prophet Daniel Israel Mafo. I see Edmond Hazel. My God. I see Joanna B. I see Isato Matilda Wright. I see Nicole Nikki Love. I see Nanakosa Ventures, Gina Sokolen, Cindy Vice, Sophia Pearson. I see Lazana, Apostle Lazana Bullock. I see Godfred Menu. I see Vida Emisa, Australia. I see the senior man himself, the Right Reverend Apostle Prophet Abraham Nyafo. I see you. I see you. I see you. Oh God. I see Lydia Nduku Menzo. Please, if you are on, share and invite. I'm getting hot here. I need to do this. It's very necessary. Honor must be given to them that honor is due. For you leaving your time to be here, you are very precious to me, and I need to recognize your presence. I'm trying to comb through Mame Osa Pauline. I see you. I see Amakunedu Bedu. I see Sharon Jaquette. I see Bishop Melvin Longden. I see Chris A. Ellie. I see Reverend Daniel Y. Donko. Reverend Daniel Y. Donko. God bless you, sir, for joining us. I see Janice Campbell, Prophetess Janice Campbell. I see you. I'm seeing great people. I'm seeing a lot of faces today that I've not seen in a while. I'm seeing Reverend Louis A. Danso, Australia, Sydney. My God. I see Prophet Isaac J. My God. Apostolo Jeremiah. I see you. So, Anne-Marie, I see you. God bless you all for coming. Please do share this thing for me. We've got to go on the fire. We've got to set this planet ablaze. We've got to do favor, blessing. God bless you for joining us. My God. People of God, in the Holy Book, in Numbers chapter number 27, I want to read a text to you before I get into this. There are dimensions that we need to stand up as a people. There's the economic dimension. There's the political dimension. There's the spiritual dimension. If you do not get into all these important places and master all these things and fight for your space, you are just going to be here and never make any significant impact. You've got to rise up and say enough is enough. Enough of this craziness. Somebody must speak to power, sense if they've lost it. Somebody must have the nerves to speak up. Silence no more. The only thing necessary for evil to thrive is for good people to do nothing. And good people does not mean cowardly living. Goodness does not mean cowardice. Goodness does not mean timidity. Sometimes you just need to get out of your lazy boy chair and say, enough is enough. If I die, I die. It is better to die in dignity than to live in shame. It is better to die in dignity than to live in shame. Your freedom is not freedom until it is a link to your entire people. So watch this, watch this, watch this. In Numbers chapter number 27, a classical story is recorded. A people that were entitled but were being marginalized. And I'm going to show you what they did and what we as a people must do. And sometimes I get upset when I see the way we preach our gospel in the church, how we raise a bunch of weak people and not empowering them to stand up for what is right. Standing up for what is right is not speaking in tongues. Standing up for what is right is not hiding in a corner and praying that God will step out from heaven into earth and do what you ought to do. That is not Christianity, unfortunately. That is not Christianity. I'm going to show you what Christianity stands for. It is sacrifice. It is the willingness to die to see the other live. That is Christianity. It's the willingness. It is the willingness to lay down so others can live and have freedom. I'm sick of this, and don't think you know who I am sick of. No. I'm going to show you the people I'm very sick of. Numbers chapter number 27. Then came the daughters of Zelophehad, the son of Hepher, the son of Gilead, the son of Micah, the son of Manasseh, of the families of Manasseh, the son of Joseph. And these are the names of his daughters, Mahlah, Noah, and Hoglah, and Milcah, and Tirzah. And they stood before Moses, and before Eleazar the priest, and before the princes, and all the congregation by the door of the tabernacle of the congregation, saying, our father died in the wilderness. Our father died in the wilderness. And he was not in the company of them that gathered themselves together against the Lord in the company of Korah, but died in his own sin and had no sons. Why should the name of our father be done away from among his family? Because he had no son. Give unto us, underline that verse. Give unto us, therefore, a possession among the brethren of our father. Give unto us. There are things in life that are non-negotiable. There are things in life that are non-negotiable. Life is yours, and you must live it any means necessary. Whatever it takes to regain your dignity, any means necessary, you must fight for your position. Listen carefully. Verse 4. They said, give unto us, therefore, a possession among the brethren of our father. Give unto us. Give. Not negotiate. We are not here to beg for anything. We are not beggars. We are lawful citizens of this planet. Nobody will play us down. Nobody's going to look down upon us. Give us. Listen. For far too long, and sometimes, just sometimes, I believe it becomes the reason why people look at us Christians as a bunch of crazy people, and they think Christianity is made us soft and numbed us, and it reduced us to thinking people who are waiting to die and go to heaven. That is our consolation in the face of adversity. We hope to die and go to heaven. That is not the God of the Bible. Anybody who tells you it is all right to be reduced to nothing until you die and go to heaven, tell that person he's representing another God. I don't know that one. But this is a classical test. In the holy book, 5 ladies whose father died. And according to the tradition of a people, listen carefully. According to the tradition of a people, a certain group of people are not entitled to inherit. Listen carefully. According to the tradition of a certain group of people, a cross-section of the population do not deserve the same quality of life. According to some traditions, according to some proclamations, according to some agreed on legislations, a group of people by means of their color do not deserve a certain entitlement. And that they should be marginalized, even though they are part of the human species. Yet, a group of humans says, these ones don't qualify by their law. By their law, by their tradition, your color makes you less human than you are supposed to be. And preacher, you think that is cool? You think dying to go to heaven is enough to substitute for human degradation? You think dying in inhumane manner to go to heaven is what Christ came to the cross to die for? Hello, wake up, preacher. You slept for too long. Listen carefully. So here is a classical biblical case that shows us how these women will go against tradition and seek for their grounds. They'll go against the status quo and seek their grounds. They'll go against the human system and seek their ground. Listen, independence is not given. Independence is never given. It is always fought for. Freedom is not a gift. It's a battle you must win. Freedom is not a gift given on a silver platter. It is a ground you must fight for. Freedom is not a gift that is given. Freedom is what you fight for. You cannot negotiate it. You cannot beg for it. You must demand and fight until you get what is yours. Freedom is not a gift. It's what you fight for, baby. We have been too quiet. We have been too weak. We have been too marginalized. We have accepted the nonsense and are not willing to fight for our place. Baby, you better die fighting than live like an animal. You better die fighting for your ground than die like a chicken. So watch this. Watch this. Freedom, baby, is not a gift. Nobody is going to give you your dignity back. Nobody will give you your self-wealth back. You must fight for your piece of ground. Freedom is not a gift. Freedom is a battle you've got to decide that I will win at all costs, any means necessary. I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired. I did not apply to be a black man. I was born black, and I will not be denied anything because I'm black. I would rather die than live as a black man disenfranchised on the planet that none of us created. You must be crazy. Listen, the daughters of Zelophehad were disenfranchised because they were women. The daughters of Zelophehad were disenfranchised, disinherited from their own property because of the agenda. Is it a crime to be black? Is it a crime to be born black? Baby, don't apologize for being black. You've got to fight for your space. You've got to fight for your space. So watch this. The daughters of Zelophehad went before the powers that be and said, according to your crazy laws, we are not supposed to have what is ours, but you must be crazy to think we're going to sit down and watch you take what belongs to us by your crazy laws. We rather die than sit here and let you trample on us. We'd rather die. And the Bible says they demanded what was theirs. They will not budge. They will not back out. The agenda barred them from coming close to the tabernacle of God. But they said, and I speak it in a modern day language, to hell with the establishment. To hell with the establishment. Moses, if you can't talk about it, talk to God. And I know God is no sissy. I know God is no bias. Talk to God and let him tell us if he supports this nonsense. People, for far too long, the black man has been the worst enemy of the black man. For far too long, the black man